Okay guys, next up we're going to be moving on to some unconventional stages. We have Route 101 and Route 280. So these are the car stages that take place in both the stories. Getting all the emblems for these levels are a little bit differently, or they work differently than the other stages in the game, obviously. Just because you're kind of limited to what you can do in these cars. So obviously Mission 1, Mission 2, and Mission 5 stay the same. Like Mission 1 is still normal, Mission 2 is still 100 rings, and Mission 5 is still hard mode. But Mission 3 and Mission 4 actually change in both of these levels, and there's some of the more obnoxious requirements. And we'll get into why when we actually get to that point. But first of all, I have to redo the first mission for Route 101. So let me get back to here. Basically, you need to beat this in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. As you can see, I missed that by 2 minutes and 35 or 2 seconds. 2.35 seconds, basically, is what I missed that by. And I remember what happened. It happened in the Let's Play. I basically spun out at a certain point, and it was a unavoidable spin out too. It was really weird. It's almost like my controls kind of locked up, which was kind of interesting. But yeah, basically you don't have to worry about a score for this one. You just have to get to the finish line before the time limit. And honestly, if you don't mind the driving, this is actually a pretty decent level to collect rings if you're trying to farm up rings for like a chow item or something, or you know, chow fruit or whatever.
I'm getting closer.
Also, sorry if you keep hearing my controller. GameCube controllers are just loud. They're very, very loud, and with this one, like, you definitely hear the control stick a lot. So I'll try not to move it as much, but I kind of need to move it around a bit due to the nature of this level. Did I really not grab that? Well, Flame, I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing alright too. Tails, did you find the president?
Almost, Sonic. Just a few more minutes.
Yeah, I think it was like that turn right there. I think that was the turn that got me. In my Let's Play attempt. And there we go. We have like 10 seconds to spare, so we should be good. Oh, you've been playing Wario Land 3 randomizer? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I found the president.
Congratulations on graduating from college, Kingslayer. Have fun on your Vegas trip, Ringer. I know you've been talking about that for a bit. Hope you have a good time.
Select the stage.
Next up, we have the 100 ring mission. Obviously, collect 100 rings. Not much needs to be said about that. And you have to do it in 1 minute and 30. So, basically, don't miss any line of rings, and you're fine. And remember to pop those balloons, because those balloons will have, like, I don't know how many, like, I think 20 maybe? They have a lot of rings, so definitely pop them. I feel like this stage is like kind of lenient though, so like you don't have to worry so much if like you miss like a few of the rings, but obviously if you want to do this very quickly. I suppose this is another mission you could grind too if you feel like it. It's like, well, if I know how to get 100 rings really quickly, let me just do this one. You could do that pretty fast, I imagine. Oh wow, that actually gives you 30 rings. So much for 20. And then I missed all of those. I missed all of those too, actually. Although all I have to do is just grab the next balloon and then got it. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's kind of random what it gives you. Okay, there we go. Now we get into the interesting ones, guys. These are the ones that a lot of people dread. And I'm going to let the title of the mission speak for itself. But basically, we got to finish this in 3 minutes. Let me make sure. A, B, C. Yes, we have to finish this in 3 minutes. Don't hit other cars. If you hit another car, you'll lose a life, die, whatever you call it. You can't hit other cars. Which is honestly not too bad, because, I mean, think about it, like, we finished this stage in, like, 240. And the cars don't take up too much space. The problem is, they kind of have a mind of their own. Like, that was obviously a demo. But sometimes the cars can be absolutely dickish. Like, they can block your way so you can pass them, or you can't pass them. And sometimes if you pass a car, and, like, you slow down a bit, like, they'll come back and hit you. Like, they can do that. So you just have to be very, very careful. Damn it! Oh my god. Now here's where it gets kind of tough. Because, yeah, this... Oh, come on! So yeah, I guess for parts like that, you really don't want to, like... It's probably better just to slow down and follow them, as opposed to trying to brute force through those small sections. I just feel like there is, like, a way to get through there without getting hit. But again, the concern is always that time limit, because, you know, you can beat the mission just fine, but remember, you also have to, if you want to get all the emblems, like, you have to get A rank on it too. So you feel bad whenever you slow down, because it's like, oh no, will this be enough time? I guess in that case, it's not too bad, it's just a matter of making sure you don't, like, lose 20 seconds worth of time. You probably won't, because as soon as you get out of that tunnel, it's like, yeah, let's pass them. And I'm just struggling on this one. We still have mission 4, guys. Please do not ruin the surprise of mission 4. If you have already, well, whatever. Not much I can do about it, I guess. But, you know, for those who haven't seen this game, or they haven't seen the 180 emblem grind yet, let it be a surprise. No! Well, hold on. I mean, I didn't get hit, so that's something. Okay, he let me pass. He let me pass that time. We're on the final stretch now, that's good. Okay, I think we got this. And don't worry, the president's car does not count as a car. A rank, A rank, A rank. Hell yeah. Okay. Mission 4. According to this, I also have to do this in 3 minutes.
Select the stage.
Which I thought it was bigger, but I might be thinking of the like next version. So, guess it makes sense. But yeah, 3 minutes. 3 minutes is what we need. Mission 4. Don't hit the walls. Which, I don't think I really hit that many walls in, like, the previous attempt. I really only hit walls to, like, avoid cars. Oh, God. Might as well be hard mode. Honestly, yeah, I do think it should have been. But, really all they do for hard mode is just give you less time. Which, I don't know, I guess maybe that should have been the time attack, and hard mode should have been not hit walls, or... I guess they could have also just gotten rid of the walls altogether for hard mode. Just know that once you... Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that! No! I psyched myself out right there, that was completely my fault. I thought I was on a straightaway, but then I used it, and I'm like, oh no, I can't control this, so I just freaked out. That was, like, completely my fault. It does feel like really good when you're like going really fast though.
I'm getting closer.
This. I don't know how to feel about this music. The music they use itself is fine. It's kind of one of those things where, like, if you've been doing this for like a long time, the music can get kind of like, oh my god, let the music stop. Put on something like Daytona or something else. Which that's something else that some Comic Johnny did when he did these levels. Just randomly put on Daytona music. Ooh, God, that was close. I kind of got lucky there. Like, I know I mentioned some Call Me Johnny's streams of this a lot, but I also just kind of, you know, watched all of those. Like, I watched it every week, so... fresh in my memory. So I think we got it. Once we get to the, like, final straightaway, which is here, yeah, we got it. Perfect. Ah, we did it. Mission 4 is done, and we got the A rank.
Yeah, I found the president.
Now, as far for Mission 5... words. As far as Mission 5 is concerned, as I said, it's basically just hard mode. But hard mode is basically, oh hey, I'm just going to give you less time. And that's really all it is. You basically have to finish this before 250. But I think kind of an interesting quirk of this is that that's not really hard to do. Because I think, like, no matter what, as long as you finish this, like, you'll always finish before 250. So this is like an automatic A rank by just finishing it. Please tell me people saw that car and what I did to it. And I, like, barely saw it in the background, too, like, after it was falling down, too, which made it hilarious. So yeah, as long as you just make it to the end, I think it's an automatic A rank every time. That's what I hear people say, anyway. But like, if 250 is the A rank condition, and I've been pretty much finishing all of these, like in the 240 range, like that's not even hard. So really, Mission 3 and Mission 4, like I consider those the big challenges of this level. See, I'm pretty much doing this on pace. I think there's also just more cars, and I guess if you do hit a car, you do lose a little bit of speed. So that is something you obviously want to watch while you're doing this. They also just kill your speed boost, too, if you use your boost. Also, 213 rings, my god. Yeah, we got this. I don't know if I agree, Jesse, but I see what you're saying. Like, there is logic there. I'm just kind of glad that that's not the case, because I don't want to be on this forever.